Reading from the Gospel according to Mark. John said to Jesus, "Teacher, we saw someone casting out demons in your name, and we tried to stop him because he was not following us." But Jesus said, "Do not stop him, for no one who does a deed of power in my name will be able soon afterward to speak evil of me. Whoever is not against us is for us. And truly, I tell you, whoever gives you a cup of water to drink because you bear the name of Christ will by no means lose the reward." The word of the Lord. Maybe this is partly just because of the current phase of life. I am parenting young children. But if you have this shared experience with me, I spend a lot of time working with my children who are intensely concerned all the time with whether or not the other people around them have the right motivations. And sometimes it's not even good enough to be doing the right thing, but they want them to be doing it for the right reasons. And I frequently have to step in and say, it's not your job to police the motivations of other people. It's not your job to make sure they're following the rules. You should be looking within at your own motivations and making sure you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, which they're less concerned about, I'll have you know. And that seems very similar to the disciples here, who are very quick to run and challenge the motivations of others. Remember, John at another place asks if that rain of hellfire should be called down upon people for doing wrong. So Jesus has to, not to put myself too much in the place of Jesus here, he has to do a little bit of this parenting exercise with his disciples too, reminding them that if somebody is generous and kind and healing and loving, and they're doing all of the things they should be doing, it's not your job to police them and to make sure that they're doing it for the right reasons, that their motivations are pure. We don't know what's in the hearts and minds of others. It's not our job to know what's in the hearts and minds of others. Jesus will take care of that. And at the end of the day, and it's not that Jesus doesn't care about the motivations, because they spend a lot of time talking about the issue of if somebody is thinking the right things and doing the wrong thing versus thinking the wrong things and doing the right thing. And Jesus is pretty clear that he is concerned about the motivations, but it's not our job to go and try to police the motivations of others. As we go out into this world and we see people who are living the way we believe we are called to live, healing, serving, teaching, leading, showing mercy and justice and kindness to others, then it's leading them in the direction toward God. And even if what got them to start doing that isn't what got us to start doing it, or they aren't using the same kinds of words, or the motivations coming from a different place, they're doing the work that God has called them to do. And so I hear that as a caution for me and for others, that I myself as a child was guilty of the exact same thing. And to be honest, even into adulthood, I was guilty of the exact same thing, of wanting to make sure that people's hearts and minds were in the right place, and to just give us the reminder that our job is to look at what's in our hearts and our minds, to look at how it leads us to love as we are called to love. And Jesus will worry about what's in the hearts and minds of other people who are loving the way they should be loving. That ultimately, all those acts are leading to God. Thanks be to God. Amen.